Good afternoon and welcome back. We are going to start off with our 500 millibar for the upper atmospheric chart as usual. We do have this trough that is just starting to move out of the area, and it should kind of just ride northeast through New England as we head through the afternoon and the evening. As we move overnight, it looks like another low pressure system in Canada starts to dig a bit and develop a more well-defined trough through the into the afternoon on Saturday. And I think it is possible that we could see some precipitation from this because we will be on the right side of that trough, and the height contours are spreading out just a little bit. So we will have to investigate that further. And we're also, kind of in the right portion of we are going to be in the right, kind of near the right exit region of that jet. So maybe not. Again, we will have to keep investigating that, but that trough will continue to move across the country as we head through Saturday night. Now taking a look at the surface pressure and temperature. This is right about the current time frame. You still see that low pressure system associated with the first trough way off to the northeast in Canada, continuing to move off to the northeast. The temperatures today should remain in the upper 20s. Maybe we get down to we may drop down to right around 20. Did I say upper 20s? I meant lower 20s for the temperature today. We may drop to right around 20, maybe ever so slightly below for a moment this evening. But other than that, temperatures are supposed to pretty much remain in the low 20s. Tomorrow, temperatures are actually expected to once again warm up to the upper 30s, perhaps even pushing 40. That will remain to be seen. But once again, a warmer day, and we do see a low pressure system off to the north in association with that secondary trough feature. And yep, just as I kind of wondered, that will be bringing in some colder air Saturday night and into Sunday morning. That is definitely looking to be below 20 degrees, perhaps a bit colder. So we will have to keep our eye on that in the coming days. Now let's take a look at wind. After all, we are under a wind advisory at the moment. So let's take a look as we go through the day today and into the afternoon. Yeah, it looks like we could have sustained winds around 20 to 25 miles per hour, calming down as we head into the evening and overnight. And then in the morning hours and into tomorrow afternoon, again, it looks like it's going to be a bit windy, not as windy as today, but perhaps around 20 miles per hour. And Sunday morning looks like it could be a similar story. What about wind gusts, though? Well, if we take a look at gusts, it looks like it could be pretty gusty today with 35, 40 mile per hour gusts possible across much of the state. Again, and things are going to calm down in the evening and overnight hours. And as we head into the morning tomorrow, yes, we could see gusts upwards of 40 miles per hour. In the late morning into the early afternoon hours of tomorrow. And then the winds will calm down as we head into the evening, but we could still see some gusts in the 35 mile per hour range through tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. Now let's take a look at precipitation and see what's in the cards. Of course, we have had some on and off snow showers through the night and through this morning. Of course, as expected, it has not resulted in much accumulation. I've just looked out the window right before starting this, and I only saw about a dusting out there. In fact, there's still some pretty evident patches of grass. So the snowpack has definitely come down considerably since, just a couple of days ago, and it is not expected to build up much more. Tonight looks pretty clear. And then tomorrow, as that trough moves through, it does look like there will be some associated precipitation, but most of it should kind of remain to our north and to our northwest. It is certainly possible that this persists just a little bit longer and we do get some light snow from this system, but it really doesn't look like anything that's going to result in any major accumulations. Just to be sure, though, we'll take a look at some snowfall forecasts. This is the ensemble mean, so it takes all the models and kind of gives the average of how much snowfall is expected, and it's the 24-hour average. And looking through today and tomorrow, yeah, it's not expecting any accumulations, or, accumulations are expected to be under an inch for the area. Now, let's take a look at the maximum. So this is the most we could possibly get according to the models, the very, very high-end scenario. And those still don't even show us getting an inch from tomorrow's system. And this inch that it's showing also includes some of the snow that already fell this morning for the worst case. And again, we did not get an inch. We have a dusting out there. So again, it really doesn't look like we're going to be getting much snowfall at all from this other system that is going to be coming through tomorrow. That concludes the forecast today, and I hope to see you tomorrow.